admit. Hi, is this Art? Hello. I hope this works. I actually don't know. Should probably test it, huh? Doo-doo-doo. Oh, no, it's not hooked up, is it? How about there? Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Yeah, I see it. Okay. How about now? La la la. Hello!
Hello.
How you doing, Art?
I'm all right.
Nice to meet you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. This is Johnny, the audio engineer. We're just reading. We're reading some emails from a really a psychotic person.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's really upset. He's really upset that he got made fun of online. So he set up a Google alert for this guy. He set up a Google alert for a bunch of people. Whenever they get a new job, he sends these weird emails to everyone at their new job. So we're reading his emails. Okay, this is Daniel Matthews.
Did they do it to you?
Oh yeah, he sued me for like $360 million.
Some ridiculous.
Some
number.
ridiculous amount.
Sounds like you won.
No.
He won, all right.
Yeah, he won. He never has to worry about the internet again. Wasn't that nice for him?
He beat the
Good
internet.
for him.
He's free. He doesn't have to worry
The
about
winner.
making videos online or being pretending to be a writer anymore.
Yeah.
I do think that Maddox suing me and being destroyed by me gave him some closure to his life.
Mm-hmm. Now he can blame it all on you instead of himself.
Right, because now he failed, and it's because of me.
Mm-hmm.
There's no coming back from where he's at right now. If you still employ this guy, the email says, you should drop him. He tried to ruin some guy's life on the orders of a guy called Dick Masterson online, like a little sycophant. Tried to run a smear campaign to get some guy's sponsors to drop him by lying. Is he pretending to be other guys?
Mm-hmm.
Drop him by lying. See this video on YouTube at around 2 hours 45 minutes in for proof. Drop this guy if you haven't. I'm just a concerned citizen reaching out on behalf of just a guy that I like online. See this video 2 hours and 45 minutes in. What a fucking lunatic. Okay, anyway. Hi, Art, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
You good? Are you you got any plans for the big game today?
I was gonna go see family after this.
Are you gonna go see family? Are you watching the Bad Bunny Super Bowl halftime show, or are you watching the Patriot halftime show?
Oh my god. I heard a rumor that Steven Tyler's gonna be on that too.
On the Patriot one or on the communist
on the Patriot one?
On the Patriot one?
He's gonna be with Kid Rock.
Oh hell yeah. I heard
And
that
those are two guys I used to love, so it's just embarrassing now.
I heard that Vivek Ramaswamy is going to read some poetry about how American kids are retarded and stupid and lazy. I heard that was going to happen.
Oh god.
Okay, so you are. My wife found one of your AMAs. She's up all night with the baby, just reading Reddit AMAs, and you are you're a crime scene cleaner, right?
Yes, I was.
And you had some really interesting stuff in there about cleaning up hoarders' houses and some murders that you were. One I just read this morning was, okay, you were cleaning up somebody's house, and then later on, somebody found a notebook where you were cleaning up somebody's dead. It was some old man. You clean up his house, and he had a roommate. And then years later, you found out that the roommate had a journal where he had written how much he hates the old man and that he was going to kill him. Well, can you tell me about that one? Well, I'm not getting it right, but I read it. I was like, oh no, what? Right?
Yeah. So this was I believe we cleaned it around 23. And, I'm sure I'm off with a lot of dates because honestly, I just don't look up this shit, especially at the time. I'm just too busy. Wasn't that curious, honestly.
Yeah.
But so I believe it was around 2020, 2021 when the death happened at this guy's house, which he was a retired doctor, apparently. And he had this beautiful 2-story house with a nice pool in the back. And he was found a couple days after he had passed face down in his pool.
Okay.
So I guess what I heard is that they just chalked it up to, a suicide or an accidental death, whatever.
Yeah.
And this was an elderly man, a guy in his 70s that lived with like a 40-something-year-old roommate. And so now
What's
it's
going on
around
there?
20. It's around 2022, 2023.
Yeah.
Now that we're called in by whoever owns it now, to clean it up. And God, I worked for such a sketchy business. We like employed under the table a bunch of teenagers, that just needed jobs for the summer.
The cleaning up dead bodies? You employed teenagers?
Not cleaning up the dead bodies, but sometimes, yeah, cleaning up guts, cleaning out
not cleaning up whole bodies, just parts of bodies. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, just parts.
You employed teenagers?
I didn't. No, God, I didn't. I was always against it. I hated it.
Is that
I
legal?
was in charge of them.
I don't think you should be putting teenagers around corpses to pick up.
Why do you think I'm wearing a bandana, for God's sakes? Because this wasn't a lot of stuff I'm probably going to tell you isn't very legal or wasn't legal about what my employer was doing.
Okay.
So we had a couple, like, I think it was 4 or 5 of these teenagers with us. Fun fact, this guy was an artist. And
I mean, it's just like, that is such a horrible job. Like, I had a job as a teenager, and spending the money that you make, that's the first time you ever get like your tax bill, and you think, oh God, this feels a lot like, oh, I'm a grown up now that I see how much I'm getting raped in my tax bill. But it's also, you have some sort of pride in the money you're spending. I just don't see it working that way for kids that are picking up organs.
Funny enough, I told you this was all under the table, so
yeah.
Luckily Uncle Sam never had to see any of it.
Okay, no taxes. All right, sorry. Keep telling your story. I interrupted you.
No, it's okay. So it's like, with these kids and for most jobs, well, I'll tell you about it. But for this job, it was just seen as like, oh, we're cleaning out the place because it's been left abandoned for a couple of years now. They just need the place gutted. And everything that both of them obviously had left there that family hadn't already taken is just basically. So we're tearing out the upper floor. I'm kind of directing these boys how to get rid of shit. And by the way, these are like 16, 17, 18-year-olds is the oldest one. And I'm having to snap them out of it. Like, because they're like, oh, this is so cool. This is so cool. Especially because now they know the story of what happened here. Yeah. Like, oh, this was the roommate's room. This was the doctor's room. And I'm like, okay, guys, we got to focus. We got to focus. I'm in worker mode. And they come to me and they show me a journal. And they're like, this was in the roommate's room. And I kind of look at it and we're reading it together a little bit for like a good couple minutes of, God, I hate that old man. God, I'd fucking do shit if I could. just shit like that.
Okay.
With a couple of weapons left in his room as well, like a couple of knives.
Okay.
And shit like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, we'll talk about this later. And so I put it off to the side onto, where there would be a cabinet. I set it off to the side, and I guess in the shuffle where everyone's just throwing everything away, someone threw it away.
The confession.
I was so fucking pissed because at lunch I'm like, "Hey, where is it?" And I thought maybe one of them like snuck it or stole it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And no, just I don't know where it went. Do you have it? No.
And that was it.
That was it. That's the most of it.
You don't have time to conduct your own
there's
murder
so much fucking drama to all this shit. I mean, honestly, it sucks, but I've seen a couple of murder confessions at this point, and nothing ever comes of anything. Oh yeah.
What kind of murder confessions?
Not even. Because I'm currently a nursing assistant, and I have been a nursing assistant on and off for 5 years. So obviously, from people dying or dementia patients, you hear a lot of murder confessions.
Yeah. I mean,
I recently got one.
It seems like that's it seems like that would be easy to do. Dealing with a dementia old person, like, maybe I just kill him. You know? How?
Me?
Maybe me. If I have to take care of like an old person with dementia, at least a couple times a day, I'm gonna think, how could I just kill this idiot and get away with it? Right? Like, what a pain in the ass.
We got to write it all down first.
Yeah, I wouldn't write it down though.
We got Dick's murder confession.
I would just say it on the show. Okay, so what were the murders?
The most recent one was they put me in a new unit with some of the most confused people. But one guy that's usually really confused was very lucid and for some reason loved to talk to me, meeting me for the first time. And he went on a whole rant about how he used to sell drugs and how a couple of times they had to take out a couple of hombres to the boat and dump the bodies out there, if they weren't going with them correctly.
Yeah.
I recorded that conversation because, I wasn't listening. I was way too busy. I'm like, this is important, but God, I'm really fucking busy. I got to get out of here by 7 a.m.
Did you do anything with it?
Oh, I still have it.
You still have it? Oh, man. Yeah. Is he just bragging to show off?
Fuck, I don't know. I don't know that guy well enough to really say if not.
No.
But man, it was like that guy is usually like a bumbling mess where he can't get a single word out. But he was like completely lucid. It was the middle of the night, and he was coming up to me wanting to talk about it.
About killing people?
And I was like, yeah. And I was like, well, how do I know, you're telling the truth? And he's like, you don't. I could be lying right now.
Yeah.
And I was just like, God, you sound way too lucid right now for me to not take this seriously.
Did you find anything in your body cleanups for murders? Like murder confessions or anything like that?
Murder confessions.
Yeah. Or just straight up murders?
That was really the only one. I mean, there's plenty of murders.
Yeah.
But what kind of things are you thinking?
I don't know. I want to know more about this disgusting world that you're in. Pretend I'm a teenager, a teenage boy. I show up for work on my first day.
I have a couple of stories already written down ready.
Oh, okay.
But I was thinking if you did want to go through the Google Drive and we go through the pictures, I can tell you the story that's attached with the pictures.
Oh, there's pictures. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. I'm very
nothing bloody. I didn't give anything bloody.
Okay, let me find it. What's the
It's just a hoarder nasty shit. It's titled For Dick.
For Dick. Dude, I love hoarding. That was my favorite show. That Hoarder show.
That's what got me into it.
Really?
It got me interested in it. Uh-huh.
I love when they like start yelling at the hoarders, when they're like talking, they're like, "Okay, what if we just throw away this like this candy wrapper?" You know?
That was me.
That was me. You? Okay, I'm trying to find.
I was like the cheap version, like that lady that comes in like business casual.
Yeah.
And it tries to be like a therapist. I'm the discount therapist that would come in, and then my boss would be like, "Go talk to them."
They got that one. They got the therapist who like never seems to get anything done, and then they got that guy who's just in charge of the moving, who just yells at them. Mm-hmm. Who always gets a lot of results. I have this video that you shared, but I don't have a folder. Can you share it again?
You don't have a folder?
No.
Sure. Give me 1 second then.
It's like the first foreman all over again. I have this theory that there's always been like a foreman somewhere in history, and it wasn't until the first one kind of was like, hey, we got to get around and start doing some shit.
You guys got to get off your ass.
This, yeah.
Somebody who's sick of working, like, all right, I'm in charge now.
It gets to a certain point where the foreman assumes he comes out of the ether and assumes an avatar just to tell people to hurry up.
He puts on the white helmet.
Yeah.
Fuck this.
He's like, you know
Orange
what?
helmet. I'm putting on a white helmet today. I don't think.
All right, I just sent it again.
Okay. Yeah, I got it now.
Oh, sweet.
Okay, whoa. What do you want me to look at first?
You can go by the first picture.
Okay.
They're mostly in a timeline.
Okay, there we go. Oh.
Oh, God. I miss this job so much.
I thought it wasn't too bad, but then I blew it up, and you've got... Johnny, what do we see here? It's like a king-size mattress that is covered in trash and old shoes and stuff.
I think that's where they took the picture for the Gorillaz Plastic Beach album. There's so much trash.
It's just gross, man.
There's a big key component you're missing that's in that trash pile. You know, look how much the mattress is dipping. What could be so heavy?
Ooh, is there a body underneath? A fat body, perhaps?
How fat is the person under this mess?
That would be fucking crazy. The guy's alive. I got to meet the guy for fun enough.
Okay.
The little Asian guy. That was piss bottles mainly. Just hundreds of gallons of piss bottles in this.
Hundreds of gallons?
Hundreds of gallons, because it was like some of them were the 2 liters, some of them were just the 500 milliliters.
Was the whole house like
there
this?
Were like, yeah, for the most part, yeah. Oh, this was just like kind of the most like condensed room, where look how fucking like it was just years and years thick, because you get through like the crust, and it's like it gets moldier and moldier and moldier, and it's and it also gets older, where it started like from 2020, and then we got all the way down to the 80s, where we found a ton of shit, paperwork and newspapers and magazines.
Did you find any old
from
like
the 80s.
Legos or Pokemon cards and stuff?
Princess Diana beanie babies.
I find all tons of. It's usually not good shit. I found a bunch of old Avon bottles in this guy's place.
I bet they were in his ass at one point too.
And there's a body under this trash right here? There's a person?
No.
Oh, okay.
You made that up.
That's
fake
there's
news.
piss bottles
Piss jugs,
here.
yeah.
Okay.
The Jankum factory.
Piss bottles.
Oh my god.
He was Howard Hughes maxing.
How much would it cost for you to clean this up? Like, how much do you get for getting all this trash out of there?
For just that? Or are you talking about the whole apartment?
The whole apartment.
Oh. The whole apartment was, I believe, $4,000 is what we charged, which wasn't enough. But again, a lot of this was, under the table type shit, where my boss was, wasn't very law abiding. However, he was a really nice guy, where he wanted to do good by the people that couldn't afford it. These people could barely afford what we gave them, but we transformed it to what would have usually been like a 10, 15K job. No,
so
I think I'm actually lying. It was 10K.
Cleaners of biohazards.
We're basically discount.
Okay.
I think it was around 6 to 10 actually.
Did you ever find someone with like a bunch of toys in their house?
Oh
like
yeah, we'll get
cards?
to those pictures.
Okay, I'll go to the next one.
Oh, magic cards? I mean, no, like I do find a lot of like little toys. I find a bunch of little vintage shit, nothing like super expensive.
Okay.
Not that I can I found a really nice old Sega Genesis. I haven't found anyone to fucking buy that. I got a lot of comic books.
Comic books? Okay, now we're talking. What about a guy who has like a bunch of stuffed animal versions of himself in his apartment? You ever find anything like that? No.
I found weird stuffed animals, but not of themselves yet.
Oh my god. There used to be this guy there used to be this guy who hung out in the Discord for our show who made, was it Grover? He made hundreds of homemade Grover stuffed animals. And then his wife took his kids. He was married. He was married and he had a kid or 2 kids with this woman. And she finally had enough of the Grovers because I think he was having sex with some of them. And she took the kid.
It's always the monster at the end of the book,
little
man.
Brown dog?
No, Grover's blue. What do you mean dog? Grover's like
well,
your
he's
pal.
a dog after that. He got that dog in him.
He's got a round head, but he's like a man.
Of the Muppets, that's why.
All right, what's this one?
That was in the same apartment. He was a big, so here are some characteristics about him. Lots of piss bottles. He was a hunter, so you can see all those heads on the back and the guns.
Mm-hmm.
He was in the military at one point, so sadly there was no bazooka, just the bazooka case for some reason.
It's just as good.
And he was also like a mailman, so ton of like mailman paraphernalia for some reason.
What's a mailman paraphernalia?
He had a lot of dog mace.
Oh, okay.
Mace made for dogs. We found I think 2 crates full.
God damn.
Oh, Jesus. What kind of neighborhood
he just
is
never ended up using
for?
That's
Martin Luther
what I
King.
thought,
Inglewood.
Yeah, Inglewood. Okay, so the military maybe messed this guy up a little bit or something happened to him. Okay. Oh my God. How often would you do this stuff? With a house like this? How often would you find one?
Oh, a house like this? So, starting off for the first month or 2, it was maybe once every 2 weeks. I was doing fairly small jobs.
Okay.
After I got really, really involved. At one point there was only 3 of us. The owner, my boss, my supervisor, and me. So it was just us 3 running the show for quite a while, for a year at least.
Yeah.
And that's when we would do it sometimes, one house would be 3 days a week, and then we'd take a week off because there's no business, or maybe we'd do a couple of small things. So I'd say max a big house like this once to every 2 weeks.
Okay. This is the bathroom. He's got a nice little path into the pile of trash.
No. That was after we made the path.
You made the
You'll
path.
see.
Oh shit.
Okay.
We made that path because you'll see there's another picture that goes where you'll see because the bedroom was completely barricaded. Basically, we made that path that you could see the bed and all those layers, and then we made a path into this bathroom, so now you can see this picture that you're seeing.
Okay, next.
It was the place was barricaded. That was after a day of cleaning already. Or the front door was barricaded, and now I'm at the patio.
You got crutches
and then
here?
that door.
Yeah, go ahead.
That door that you're seeing over there is the bedroom, so you can see how high it is.
Oh my God.
God damn.
How's it even possible?
Think of all the money spent to create that garbage pile, man.
Hoard.
That's crazy.
They always say at the beginning of that show, it's 1 million people have hoarding problems in America. It's a lot of fucking people. Okay. Is there anything about this one? Or can I go to the next one?
No, go ahead. I'm just reminiscing, that's all.
Okay.
I remember his daughters telling me what it was, is he hadn't lived there since the early 2000s. He lived somewhere else and he just came back here to basically just throw shit in.
Instead of the garbage?
Yeah, basically, if he wanted to keep something or just couldn't keep it at his apartment, he would just come to this apartment and throw it in.
That's not that guy Masayokis or whatever, right? That fucking guy who's always he's either super autistic and gets drunk, and then he cooks in a hoarder house, and fucks shit up all the time, but
and then just leaves.
No one knows who the fuck he is.
Who is it?
It's his YouTube channel. Masaokis or something like that. I don't know how to pronounce it, but man, dude.
Okay.
It's seeing this, I'm I gotta go watch that guy's channel again.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, here's the bathroom back, and it's totally fucked up.
This is a screenshot from New Vegas. I don't think that was real.
It does look like a video game.
It does almost look fake, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh, is that
That's
you?
me.
Okay, what is this that you're holding?
Oh, that was just a giant hose.
Oh, okay.
Because that was like, because we finally broke ground, is what it felt like, you know? Like, we're in. We made it in.
More.
That's the bed,
Was
originally.
Was the shovel already here, or is that something you're using?
That's mine.
That's yours.
That's ours.
Okay, this is more of the horde. Did you find any dead
Couple of the
people in the
beds.
hordes? Dead pets and stuff? People?
I'll tell you a fun pet story. Lots of dead rats, obviously.
Yeah, sure.
No, just very, very neglected pets. I found a lot of neglected pets, sadly.
Sad. That's too bad.
Yeah. And then obviously in the crime scenes, like, you know, we found like borderline people's entire heads and faces.
Wait, what?
In the crime scenes.
You found people's entire heads and faces?
Practically, I mean, like in the sense of like suicides. You know,
Oh,
people
yeah,
blow
okay.
their heads off. We're finding, we could put it back together.
Getting a little head at the crime scene.
Where's
Hell
the craziest place you found a head?
A head? Oh
Yeah.
God, I've
Or a face?
like I haven't found an actual big. I haven't done too many. I mean, the worst one that I've found. Do you want that entire story?
Sure.
Sure, because I don't have pictures of it. So this was like, we would sometimes get called at like 2 a.m. and I was up for it. You know, I thought this thing was like my baby. So like, oh, 2 a.m. I'm up. And this was like 5 a.m. My boss called me saying, we have a job, you know, be at the location with all the supplies in the truck by 7 a.m. You know, a suicide just happened and it was literally not 3 hours before, 4 hours before. And I was like, okay. We go there and it's also, when it's that quick, obviously, we're their first therapist besides the police that they're seeing.
Yeah.
So this was.
Okay.
Gravedigger's gonna have so many fucking
know.
problems with this.
I know.
Oh my God. My phone's going off right now. I see messages.
We
from
got a
him.
guy, this friend of ours, he called in a little bit a while back because he runs like a funeral home.
He just wrote a book, actually.
Yeah, he just wrote a book, How to Move a Body. Okay, so you're the first ones on the scene with the suicide. All right, keep going.
So like the person that answers, I believe, is the victim's mother.
Okay.
And she's, you know, heartbroken, trying to talk to us and tell us like, oh, good morning, it's over here. Behind her is who I find out is the wife of the victim, who's a man, pretty young man, couldn't have been older than in his early 30s. And then also a
That's
toddler,
a good time to do it.
like who looks like, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, especially
You miss
when
your
you
window.
have-
If you don't kill I mean, if you wait to kill yourself past you're like 40, it's like, it's not worth
Then
it.
you're just a lop. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't have the energy for that shit anymore.
You're missing the best part, which
Okay,
is he had a toddler there who's 6 years old who had like pretty severe autism. So you just, you know, really had to fuck his wife a little bit harder.
Okay.
It was so fucked up because it's literally like 6 hours after it all happened to them. Which I don't know how any of this was legal. Again, I guess it's complicated. Maybe the coroner just you know, calls it like, oh yeah, it's a suicide, you know, do whatever you want now. That quickly. It just seems crazy to me even, but I didn't question those kind of things.
Okay. Yeah.
But anyway, so we go from the front door, we go directly next to it, which is the garage, and through the garage door, it's like, I'd say 15 by 10. And from that door, it has a perfect little hallway to the garage door that can be opened. And so there's a kind of a big piles all around. But even as soon as I step in, there's spray everywhere. The entire garage. Just blood and brain matter and viscera everywhere.
Okay.
Ocean spray.
Yeah. How did what did he blow his head off with like a shotgun or something? Is that?
It was just a normal handgun, which was
Oh.
insane to me. I'll tell you, Dick,
Hollow points?
because when we're doing this tiny little pathway, we're walking past like these maybe 4 or 5 foot piles, and a lot of it's just like cardboard boxes full of kids' toys. And there's so I have these pictures of kids' toys covered in their own father's brains, for fuck's sake.
Okay. Yeah.
It's the most morbid shit to me. And so it's like we find it where it's the big gun safe. I guess he was in the military. So they had a big gun safe and the big pool of blood was there. And the handgun was still, well, at least one of the handguns was still there.
Mm-hmm.
But we find pieces of his brains and chunks of his skulls inside of boxes, on top of shelves, under boxes.
God damn.
Places where we're like, someone call Unsolved Mysteries. How the fuck did that happen?
Max
This
criticals.
isn't some double barrel shotgun, This was just a handgun.
Are you sure that you can get it all out? Like when you're done with the scene, you're like, I don't know. There might be some mystery chunks left behind.
100%.
Couple chunks of seafood floating around. God damn.
You're absolutely right. That's the horrible part about it. And that's the horrible part about it is when you try to discount people on these kind of services, man, they get discount service.
Well, do the expensive guys, do they do a better job, really? Like, is it...
I mean, in the sense that they do it for longer.
Yeah.
They do it for longer. I mean, a job like that, we did it in a day. We did it in about like 10, 12 hours, I believe it was.
That's not any way to conduct an Easter egg hunt. Oh shit!
Because I have nightmares where I have like 1 or 2 recurring nightmares, and one of them is that I never got everything out of my last apartment. Like I didn't finish moving out of my last apartment, so I wake up in the dream, and I'm at my last apartment. I'm going, fuck! I didn't get the desk and this cabinet. Have I been paying rent this whole time? Like, I'm pissed already, thinking that I've been paying rent for 10 years on my apartment. Because moving is such a pain in the ass. You're like, oh, God, one more thing. I could easily see if I was moving bits of a corpse out of a garage, like going, I don't need to make a last trip. Fuck it, I'm going home. Fuck, it's happy hour. It's Miller time. Fuck this.
Well, now here's a weird question. Do you ever get to a point where, because I've felt this working, fresh out of high school at McDonald's and retail jobs over the years. But do you just go, well, they didn't pay full price, so I'm not going to give them my
I'm not going to give them my full I'm not going to give my full
effort.
effort.
Does it hit that
Fuck
point
this.
where you just say fuck it and kind of rush the ending? That's a yes.
Yes, a yes.
No. So I'm saying
for sure,
100% I'd say with other jobs.
Right.
This one I got paid really, really well. For me personally, I'm an easygoing person. I don't cost a lot. I live in a really expensive place, but I was making $30 an hour. So
that's not enough.
That's not enough.
I know that now. That's not enough, especially for industry wise, because I've looked into it now. But at the time, it was enough.
Cheeseburgers.
I was only 24.
Well, so do you wish you could go back knowing what you know and wish you would have rushed some of the endings of some of those jobs?
Yeah. What's something you picked up in your years of cleaning up bodies? Like what? Like, if I was telling somebody like a tip on like showering, I would say like, start at the top and then soap up on the way down. What's like a tip for cleaning up dead bodies if I have to?
Oh God, it's like borderline impossible, because like the only way you could possibly do it is maybe out in the woods, out in a garden, just because because if you're to kill somebody and not get rid of it immediately, if it's left, I mean, it's not just blood. It's the liquidated fat that comes out, It's the other biomatter that comes out that can seep into grout and will never be eradicated from grout unless you just chip it out and throw it away.
Okay.
It's not possible. Same thing with wood. Wood cannot be cleaned. It can only be completely chipped away and thrown out. Lots of people obviously don't want that in their houses,
Yeah.
especially if it's something small. It's like, oh, don't cut out my bench. And we're like, okay, then you got to sign this release form.
Wait. Don't cut. What do you mean, don't cut my bench? They've got blood and stuff in the bench?
Yeah, I've had that happen where it's like where I had this one man commit suicide like on their outdoor patio. And for some
Well, see ya.
Looking out my back door, man.
in front of his fucking wife. That's a whole nother story.
That's awesome.
I need to tell you.
That's how I would do it. Take this.
God.
Chungus bitch.
Chungus bitch. Chungus this.
But seriously, it's like impossible.
Check the credit card statement. Is it over or under?
Call
Goodbye.
Call it.
He did it in front of his wife. They were like literally 2 feet from each other. Because she obviously told me the whole story.
What did she say? Sorry, what did she say? What was the story?
No, she just told me the whole story that they were just outdoors. They had been drinking and they were talking and arguing, whatever. They do that all the time. And just that, yeah, he just decided to blow his head off. And
did she have like a really annoying voice? Like when she was telling you the story, you're like, man, I get it. I hate this.
Nothing. I don't think of shit like that. Especially, it's honestly what she ended up doing was her and her fucking bitchy neighbor ended up scamming us.
Oh. Well, so
they didn't pay us.
Ow! Oh, they didn't pay you? You got to get the money.
Yeah.
You got to dump the body back on back in the house.
Mm-hmm.
I should have done I'll dump all the
How the fuck did they justify not paying you for cleaning up a corpse?
I have no fucking idea. Again, that's all my boss. He's the fucking moron that like allowed us to start working before we actually got like the contract fully signed. Like he was like, "Oh, you could start work because she's still traumatized. It happened the night before. You can go ahead, get it done, and then when she finally comes around later that day, we'll get her to sign all the contracts, yada yada."
Yeah.
That's
then she was
misogyny.
Inconsolable.
Yeah.
Her family was there. Her crazy bitchy neighbor was there. We mentioned the price finally. And then that's when they were like, "Oh, I'm just too upset to sign."
That's a fucking Seinfeld episode.
I want to tell my wife to do that.
Fuck.
Run this scam on the corner when they come out.
Just don't pay
them. And they had the bench that they didn't want you to check out.
Because I was trying to say there was a suspiciously little amount of blood for a gunshot suicide. I don't understand how that worked. But again, there was only like a little bit. There was like a couple of different spots where there was a little bit of pooling of blood, but I was able to clean it to the best of my ability that there's just like a small stain. And technically speaking, it will always be infected.
Yeah,
that guy was all bone from the neck up. That's so crazy. Minimal amount of blood.
There was nothing. There was so little blood. It was like a bad nosebleed is what it felt like. And that's why I was like, this is fucking weird.
Huh.
This is all weird, especially that they then gypped us.
And it's like illegal. You couldn't just dump the body back because that's illegal, right?
I guess technically it's all up in the air. I guess he had to like go through court or whatever to get her to pay. Yeah. It was only like $2 or $3K.
What's like the yeah, that's barely worth it. What's the messiest suicide you got? Was it the Mist? The guy that blew his head off in the Mist?
100%, because it was just, I don't know if you've ever like seen any other interviews or podcasts of other crime scene cleaners, but somebody recently I saw for Vice explained it perfectly, which is when you're trying to clean up brains from areas, especially concrete, it's like jet puff.
What's jet puff?
Like marshmallow fluff.
Oh, ew! It is
like the marshmallow fluff.
The brains are?
It's almost exactly like that, where it's just if you try and even pick it up, it just smears. It's like gummy and candy.
So brains is like a foam. It acts like
It's very, very much like marshmallow, melted marshmallow.
See, I'm used to shitting foam, but knowing that that's in my brain too.
Shit my brains out is real.
That's real.
Wow.
Fucking A.
Interesting.
Wow.
Learned something today.
Wow.
So like some people have sneezed out their brains.
Really?
It's
Your
just little
brain's like, I
chunks.
thought my brain was like hard.
My brain's hard.
My brain's hard.
Pretty hard, yeah.
Hard as fuck.
After that wave cap, my brain's
It's
hard.
like it's like marshmallows?
It's really like marshmallow.
Huh.
It's so
I thought it was
fucking.
wobblier than that. I think.
Got to bring baby wipes to the crime scene and wipe it out of all the cracks.
What's like
And
the
so at
biggest
that-
body that you've ever had to clean up?
The biggest baddie.
Yeah.
I'll tell you where there was this guy who was left for I think it was about 10 days is what they said, because I think this was the longest I'd ever seen like the aftermath, because again, I don't get to see the bodies. I get to see the aftermath after they pick up the body,
Okay.
which a lot of times leaves a lot of shit behind.
Oh, God.
Like I see skins, I see scalps, I see shit like
You're not a fur trader
Got a lot of
depot, are
hair.
you? Oh, fuck. On
Sorry,
the
say
Oregon
it
Trail
again.
cleaning crimes.
Oregon
Like
Trail
the guy
is right.
in Red Dead 2.
Yeah.
Well, what'll be?
Fur trapper.
Yeah, the trapper.
I got scalps, I got skins.
It is a lot of fur, a lot of fur. Oh shit. And so with this one, he was one of the longest times I'd ever seen. And the aftermath was because, and a lot of these people, they'll also die due to alcoholism or alcoholism induced
You can't die from that. That's
suicides.
That's a lot.
That's a
Yeah,
myth.
that's-
yeah,
mhm.
that's a myth.
I mean, in the sense where a lot of times, alcohol makes you more susceptible to falls, and
Yeah.
falls
Oh,
make
yeah.
you more susceptible to death because
Okay.
when
Technicality.
you're
Yeah.
drunk, you have thinner blood, so if you actually fall, you're more likely to pass out and bleed out. So that's
Okay.
what happens a lot. I have to clean up a lot of those, funny enough. This-
You do?
Man.
that's why I'm like, I know exactly what it is. I'm like, yep, alcohol-induced death. They fell.
Oh,
They were drunk and they
no.
fell.
Well, how did
That
they just
happens
tipped
so much.
over? Or did they slip on something?
They were drunk and they fell, yeah, and they crack their head and then they bleed out because your blood is really thinned out by alcohol.
Man, I fell down the stairs when I was drunk one time.
That's why it's so fucking dangerous.
You're going to bump
it's
your
so
head
dangerous.
and go to bed and not wake up in the morning doing that shit.
These Mexicans were picking up my a mattress of mine that I was giving away.
Went to bed, bumped his head, couldn't get up in the morning.
Mhm.
And I was so excited that they picked it up. It was raining. I came running in the house and I'm like, honey, these guys picked up the bed, and I slipped right at the top of this. You know how my stairs are.
Oh,
I slipped at the top and went
fuck.
like flat out, down like 7 stairs. Everyone was laughing.
That's my biggest fucking nightmare.
I know. I I
Jesus.
fucking hate the way my stairs are in my house. You could get a running start across the street and run through the front door of my house, and like if you were going fast enough, you would decapitate yourself just falling down the stairs. Okay.
See that picture real quick though? That's the entrance to that bathroom you saw.
Yeah.
See that basketball?
He's shooting hoops, man. No, that's a hat. Look, it's
Oh,
a hat in
shit.
one of those. That's just one
And
of
the
one of those
washing
protectors.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Oh,
Good
Well, at
to
least the
clean.
hat was nice. Yeah.
that is tight, man.
The part that always kills me about hoarders too is they keep all this shit because it's so important. And, oh, I might sell it one day and blah blah blah. But like, what
Yeah.
happens is it like homogenizes with the smell and all the fucking
It just turns
all
into
the
filth.
all the miasma cloud around it of just
Yeah.
filth. Yeah.
Oh, look at this dog. Is this a good
That's
story?
one of the neglected animals I talked
Oh,
about.
no, I don't want to see that. Oh, look at this. It's a nice place. I think the guy who lived here before me was a hoarder
Oh.
in my house.
How do you get that? There's
Like
telltale signs.
one or two. Are there? What are they?
I would say you should really check all the baseboards, the walls, and the ceilings.
They're all
Because you got to
fucked.
check if they're smokers.
Okay.
Yeah. A lot of times it'll be if there's like the caked on kind of film if
Yeah.
nobody cleans their walls, especially if there's a lot of kind of dead gnats. You can see that. Those get stuck on the walls, especially in higher places.
These Vietnamese people came in afterwards and flipped my house and did like the shittiest job of renovating it that there's ever been. The floors all creak, the molding on the walls. They went around the house 360 degrees, but they didn't measure it, so it gets more and more crooked. So by the time it meets back to the original one, it's off by like an inch and a half. But every once in a while, a neighbor will tell me, like, yeah, that guy used to have stack newspapers all the way up to the ceiling. I'm like, oh, man, you made me like living here even less. Thanks. Thanks for that.
Yeah,
Okay.
this place was a story, too.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay, what happened here?
This one is the one that dog is connected to. So what happens? This place... Oh, your call ends in 15.
There. What the hell? Okay.
What the hell? Anyways, so this was like a house out in like unincorporated areas. So they didn't fall under like the same jurisdictions other people did. Anyways, but this was like a rich ass like 3-story house, 2-car garage. It was gorgeous, and it was just completely hoarded out like this. This was after quite a considerable amount of cleaning, this picture. But this is like I guess you'd call it like the kind of man cave area. I don't know.
Sure.
Or
Looks like a man
honeymoon.
cave. Exactly like
Or
a
the
man
in-law
cave.
suite. Or the
Okay.
in-law suite is what it is. Like you
Okay.
go under, and so they had a teenager living there. So that's like the main kind of little living area for this 13-year-old girl. And then like the bedroom is behind me. But yeah, it was just that's so much dog and cat shit and DoorDash and flies. That was one of the worst smells besides like decomp that I've smelled. One of the worst.
DoorDash has made things a lot worse.
Mhm.
People are just sitting around accumulating like bags. Yeah.
They're banning all the fucking plastic bags at grocery stores, but now every time I get a
Dude.
paper bag, I have to carry
There's no
it out.
fucking handles now.
Yeah, they all fucking break off.
It's such bullshit.
It's like they lick it like they're putting stamps on and then put the handles on. And it's like, what the fuck is this?
Is that what happened? They finally banned plastic?
That's what they're trying to do. But then it's like
Yeah.
DoorDash, everything else comes
It's
in. Fuck, all the
plastic.
fruit comes in. Everything
The
comes
fucking
in.
cars are plastic.
Our fucking trash bags are plastic. What the fuck?
Yeah, I noticed that all the bags got shittier again.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Well, because I was using those as my
California
bathroom
thing, I
trash
think.
bags. And then I'm
Smart.
like, cool, go to the store. You know,
Pick
reuse
up
them
some more
once.
trash bags.
Get
yeah.
some trash bags, you know, get some fucking. Get
Everyone
all my beer.
reused them. for
Everyone
garbage.
did. They're the perfect fucking little garbage bags. And then now I have to use this paper bullshit like I'm making book covers in fucking school again.
Oh my god. Women are these.
Not the-
Look at this. Look at these cookies.
The pink-
These cookies that everyone hates. The cookies that
I
are
love
like.
those fucking cookies.
The
Me
Loft
too,
House
but I
ones.
always get ripped on for buying them. I always pick up the cookies with the
Everyone's
thick
wrong.
frosting, the
They're
really
great.
cheap ones.
No, Loft House fucked the game up with those. They're
Dude,
a whole
look at
new
this.
thing.
This was a 13-year-old girl. Jesus Christ. Pizza Hut.
The
Multiple
pink
Pizza Hut boxes.
gaming chairs.
And this
Insane.
pink gaming chair.
God damn it.
That's why I had to get that picture. It was so good. You know, I have all these pictures still for insurance because we had to take them for insurance purposes. But I got certain
Yeah.
angles. I got certain angles on purpose.
Oh, that looks great. This is her.
Got to Photoshop the damn
Where are
bitch
they
you
get?
live
Where
like
are these
this?
fucking hoarders getting all the coffee cans?
I'm sorry. So that was the original guy. That's the bathroom again.
Yeah. Oh my god.
And then that's the little girl
Oh,
again.
well, you know.
You see
Nice.
those flies?
These flies?
God damn.
Yep. The entire wall.
Wait, Art, do you know who Merlogic is?
Very, very little about
Very
yeah.
little about him. You might be paying him a visit one day. My wife was saying you were listening to the Merlogic interview. He's called in. He calls in here a bunch. He's an odd guy.
We got to get him on.
We got to get him on again. Yeah.
Get him on
I
biggest
love
problem.
offering my services, man. I love this job, so.
You got it. My
Fuck.
friend of mine lives in a well, a guy I do a show with lives in a place that could probably use your services. The walls are falling apart. The walls are like gooey.
That's right.
Puts his finger right through them.
Forgot about
He's got
that.
no door on his bathroom. What would you think about that?
Oh, that's so common.
It's so common among
Doors
hoarders.
are the first to go. So common among hoarders, among the drug addicts. Like, come on, it's one of the first things to go. It's weak.
How many microwaves have you seen that are dismantled at any of these
Oh,
scenes?
microwaves? Not as many as like it's usually nowadays cell phones. Like
Oh.
tons of
They take
cell
'em
phones
apart.
and electronics. You'll see some pictures here in a bit of like just a ton of stolen laptops, iPhone,
That was who was doing the
Guns here.
stealing, yeah.
3D printers.
Oh, I bet they love 3D
Whoa.
printers.
Yeah, you got to make more stuff out of nothing.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. Where's this? Where's the laptops? Let me find that one.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, you got a lot of pics here.
Yeah, keep going. So this is okay, so if you wanted to see, this is one of those tweakers.
Oh,
This is some of the
yeah.
stuff you can see.
Yeah.
See,
I-
the bathroom door is the first to go.
Tweakers always got to draw their face somewhere.
They
It's
love
so
it.
crazy. I love that shit, man.
They're like, let me slap a mirror on this wall.
I got to make sure I look good. Yeah.
We got to check in on Mirage.
This is
He's
bathroom
probably
door.
losing it. Demons taking over. Oh yeah, schizo stuff. Wow.
This
Demons
is like
taking over my mental. Damn.
These
Oh,
are-
sex toys.
these were the toys.
Oh,
These are the
okay.
toys I thought you were talking about.
That's actually a small collection. As far as like we're
If all things to hoard, yeah,
Yeah.
really, that's like a starter kit.
Nick Ricada carries more sex toys
Yes,
than that in his
that's fair.
trunk at any
It was
given
like 10 of them.
time.
Jesus fucking Christ.
These are
Okay.
just squatters, though. These are just tweaker squatters.
All
They
right,
can
we
only have
gotta
such a collection, you know.
we gotta wrap up. There's only so much hoarding. Thank you for calling in.
Yes, thank you.
Now I'm thinking about
Thank
brains
you.
missing my stuff. Does anything make you a rage in particular? Does anything
Make me rage.
Yeah, does anything piss you off?
God, now I'm such a fucking clean freak all the time when I go over at other people's houses. Now that I take care of old people, the system, the healthcare system makes me fucking rage, especially how we treat our old people in hospice.
Yeah.
We want to keep them alive until they're literally raisins for no reason.
We should kill them right away. I agree.
That's right.
Right away. Put them in a maze or something. If they can't get out, knock
Make
them
them
over.
eat maize even.
Put them in like a trap that gets more complicated every day.
Don't say that, I'll be out of a job.
You can make the
I'll be
traps.
none left.
Somebody's got to make the death traps. They're just
Thank
getting
you,
older
Dad.
and older. We're working our way into a chute. This problem is getting worse and worse, isn't it? Because even if they're longer, even if they live longer, healthier. Sorry, go ahead.
We're living longer, but we're not living healthier. And that's the big fucking problem is I'm taking care of these people for, again, 5 years now. I'm still seeing plenty of 70-year-olds that look like they're 90, but they're completely out of their minds. They're miserable. They're being tortured in these places, yet we're still force feeding them just because their family member doesn't feel like letting go.
We need like a rhyme.
Literally, it's like, oh, they don't want to eat. We're going to put a tube in their stomach. Oh, they're refusing to be changed. We're going to put a catheter in them. It's like, for fuck's sakes. They're and then
Let 'em
they
die.
let them fucking die. Let your old people die. People have the right to die, especially when they've gone on this long. That's what makes me fucking rage, is people that can't respect other people's lives and decisions.
Yeah, that's a good one.
If you don't work, you don't eat. If once you stop working,
Once you're not eating anymore, you're done.
Yeah.
Goodbye. That's
If your body chooses not to eat, that's the natural dying process, and a lot of people don't respect that. But that's like a hospice worker's one of the first tricks of the trade. They stop eating, that means it's time for them to go.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Enjoy your day. Enjoy your big.
Thank you,
enjoy
Dick.
the
Have a
enjoy
good
the
one.
Patriot Bowl or the the other one. The halftime
I'll
show.
enjoy Kid Rock.
Okay, see ya. Thank you.
Bye.
Presenting.